Sup? My name's AJ, and this is a bit different from what I usually post. Usually I make content either on my Ray-Bans and I post it on TikTok, or I go to all these events and make a whole bunch of recaps for them. But this is going to be a little bit different because in this video, I'm going to be talking about like my first year of being an ASB and what ASB is like. So the first thing that I want to talk about is all the events that I've been a part of this year. And I've been a part of a lot. I've been part of Spirit Week, I've been a part of Fantastics, I've been a part of prom too, and I want to share to you some of my favorite moments from each event. Starting off with Spirit Week. This event was like the first event that really got me into doing more school activities and getting me more engaged into them. And also this event has made me meet a whole bunch of new friends and a whole bunch of new people. And overall was just like the starting point for me to get more involved and get more engaged with the community basically. And what you're seeing playing right now is just like a compilation of just all of my favorite clips from that week. Like in this video, this is when Diego and Nikki played the national anthem for our homecoming football game. Or like this video where you can see me do a backflip in this dance. And fun fact about this video is that they told me to do that backflip as the dance was happening. Now the next big event that I was a part of was Fantastics, and in my eyes, it's the same exact thing as Spirit Week, just shorter and longer in the same time. It just basically it was 1 week of Spirit Week condensed into one night, and it just felt long. But anyway though, this event was pretty important to me as well because although everyone that was doing Fantastics also did Spirit Week and I met them during Spirit Week, it was just a nice experience because I got to like know them a lot more, and it was just more fun overall because I already knew them. And again, the videos that you see playing are just a compilation of just my favorite clips from that night. And yeah, overall I had a really good time. Now the last event that I want to talk about is being a part of prom. So if you didn't know already, I was the videographer for prom this year, and getting to be a part of this event actually showed me like what my future career path could be. And I've always been saying that like what I want to do after high school is go to film school, but after going to prom and like experiencing it and stuff, it showed me that this is probably the career path that I should go for. And also especially after when I finished the video, it like just further emphasized on it, like I should really do this. Okay, now I've been talking about the events that I have really liked, but what are some of the events that I think have helped the non-involvement kids get more involved in school activities? And one of the events that I think has helped a lot was actually pretty recent, which is the Ultimate Frisbee tournament. Now I say this is because one of the teams on the tournament was actually a group of my friends, but I thought that these people would like almost never do like school event or just like something like this in general. But when I saw them, it was like pretty cool to see because I never thought that they would do this. Now the second event that I think has helped a lot of people get more involved in school activities is Spirit Week. Now I know that's like a very like low ball answer, like a very easy out of it answer. But the reason why I say this is because when I joined Fantastics after doing Spirit Week, I saw a lot of like new people join for the first time. And yes, like most of them were from Spirit Week and they just wanted to do something else like it again. But for the people that are doing Fantastics for the first time, they were never part of Spirit Week. And I think that Spirit Week has encouraged them to do something like this. Now I've been talking about all these events that I've been a part of, but have I been living my best life? And my answer to that is no, I have not. And that's because I still have my entire life ahead of me. I can always do more events. I can always make more friends. I can always, do more. Like there's no limit to it. But for this year alone, do I think that I've been living my best life? My answer to that is yes, I have. Okay, so I've been talking about my experience in ASB, but now I want to put aside that for now and talk about more of my life. Starting off with the top 10 things that I want to accomplish in life. Number 10, I want to get a good paying job, and I want it to be somewhere in the film space. So I'm going to keep doing my recap videos. I'm going to go to film school because I do want my job to be sort of related to film, and then I'm going to be smart with my money. Number 9, I want to be a middle class type of dude. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to invest in my money, I'm going to save up, and I'm gonna stop buying useless things. Number 8, I'm gonna finish high school, keep my grades up, I'm gonna make up any late work that I have, and overall, I'm just gonna have fun with it. Number 6, I wanna get more sleep, because recently, I haven't been getting much sleep. And how I'm gonna do that is after school is over, I'm gonna sleep for like one day. Not kidding, but seriously though, I'm gonna take a break from everything. Just relax and get my mind right. I'm gonna stop sleeping at 2 a.m. because I keep sleeping at 2 a.m. because I want to keep watching TikTok at night. And then I'm gonna go outside more. Now, number 7, I'm gonna finish this video. At first when I asked if I can do a video instead of the whole Canvas scrapbook thing, I thought it was gonna be way easier. Turns out it's a lot harder. I'm gonna stop procrastinating. I'm gonna finish all the side elements like the text you see appearing up or like the resume that I'm gonna show to you next. And I'm gonna find new videos. Number 5, I'm gonna grow my TikTok account, post more, I'm gonna experience more, and I'm gonna live more. Number 4, I wanna be part of a movie, I just like being on camera, so I'm gonna get my name out there. I'm gonna go to film school, and I'm gonna get better at filmmaking. Now, number 3, I wanna keep documenting my life, because you're never a kid for long. I'm gonna keep doing my recap vids, get better gear. Now, number 2, I wanna get a girlfriend, and I don't know what it is. I just can't pull for some reason. So and I think it's just I gotta like stop shooting. I gotta stop not shooting shots, stop doing free throws, and I gotta stop letting the crowd get to me. Now, number 1, the most important goal in my life: live life to the fullest. I'm gonna go outside more. I'm gonna hang out with all my friends during the summer, and I'm gonna play more Minecraft. And that concludes the top 10 things that I want to accomplish in life. And also, here's my resume, so you know my background and where I came from. Okay, now I want to talk about what events do I think will help the non-involvement kids get more involved. And one event that I can think of already is a Super Bowl watch party. Now, it's a pretty self-explanatory event, but basically we can just watch the Super Bowl in the Union. We'll play it on the big TV. We'll bring out food trucks so people can have something to eat, and probably open up the bar too so they can also have something to drink as well. And how will this attract more people is because for the people that don't have anything to do over the weekend, they can come to that event and then they can have a good time. They can play some games. They can even watch the halftime show there too on the giant ass TV. And I think that this would bring a lot of sports fans, because we have a lot of athletic kids that are at YB, but they only do sports and that's it. Now, what are some of my favorite memories about being at YB? Well, one of them that I can for sure say is joining ASB for the first time. Because after I joined ASB, I've been a part of a lot of different events, like I've said. It has let me have the amount of fun that I want to have throughout my kid days. Another favorite memory that I have is just making a lot of new friends, because you meet new people, you get to know them a little bit, and you never know, they might have something in common. And then once you get to know them a little more, you go out with them, you can do other stuff outside of school as well. Now, what does leadership really mean? Now, of course, it's about being a leader. You gotta step up for yourself, you gotta help others, you gotta do all this leader stuff, lead by example and all that. But that's just scratching the surface on what being a leader is. It's more of how you change yourself over the course of time. It's also just how you be yourself. You yourself is your own leader, and you basically lead yourself. You choose your actions, you choose what you want to do, and that's what I think being a leader is. Now, what are some quotes that I can live by? I have about 10 to 12 quotes that I can live by. It's gonna be too long to name all of them around here, so I'm just gonna pick my best 3 and list the best on the side. My first quote that I really like is actually a very common one. It's just, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard it too. It's just, be yourself. And that is a very common and no-brainer quote that you can tell to anyone, but no one really emphasizes on it. But after you realize that you're being controlled, once you hear that be yourself quote again, you start to reflect on you, and that's what changes. You stop caring about other people's opinions, and then you start just being yourself. You don't care what other people think. You do what you want to do, and you don't let anyone decide what you do about it. Another quote that I really like is actually I heard pretty recent was, "Be happy, but be mindfully happy." Shout out Vincent. Now, the meaning behind his quote was basically just saying how you shouldn't be happy for things that make you happy. You should be happy because you choose to be happy, and that means that you are in control of your life. And I think the deeper meaning on this quote is you should pick stuff and do things that you truly enjoy. Now, the last quote that I really like is a quote that I made myself. Was, people say to live in the moment, but then they say they want to relive the moment. So that's why I capture the moment. And that quote basically means you should document your life, basically. Oh yes, some moments of your life should just be between you and the moment. But once again, thinking back to the be yourself thing, you don't let other people control what you do. So That's why I capture things, so I can relive them and then I can look back at them 50, 70 years into the future. All right, now who is my favorite teacher and or staff? And I'm gonna give that to Mr. Lin. The reason why is because out of all the teachers that I have had so far, all they do is their job. Now, yes, they're supposed to do their job, but Lin not only makes it to where it's actually fun to be in his class and we want to learn, he also teaches us like life. He also teaches like how to finance, how to buy a home, how to invest, how to do all of the necessary things to live life that no other teacher that I have had does that. Now, who is the person that I truly admire the most? And that goes to my mom. Now, my mom has spent, I think, the most amount of money on me out of my entire family. And I say this because she has taken me all over the world. She's taken me to Japan, she's taken me to London, Paris, but she tries to get me out of the house and to show me that there's more to home, basically. Okay, now this next one, it's the reflection of me, but I don't have that yet, so I'm just gonna put it on screen when I have it. Now the friends that I've made a lot of new friends. I made a lot of new friends. So here's my top 5 favorite friends that I have truly liked. Number 1, my friend Jonathan. He's the first friend that I ever met when I came to YB. The first day ever I met him. I think we were waiting to go into PE, and we and we were like, oh, another Filipino. And then ever since, we've just been really good friends. The next one, I'm gonna have to give it to my boy Jesse. He used to go to YB, but he moved over to Silver Creek, and he was my duo for my entirety of middle school, basically. And he's helped me through a lot. Now the last person I'm gonna hand it off to is my friend Carlos. He's not an ASB, but he's been my gaming duo for ever since middle school, basically. Like, we would play Minecraft together, we would play Roblox, Fortnite, League for Company, Repo, and all the TikTok games, basically. But he was like my number one duo. Alright, now second to last thing I want to talk about on this video is how much I've grown. Now, at the beginning of the year, I joined ASB because I wanted to do more. I wanted to be a part of more events. I wanted to make more friends and stuff. And when I first joined, I was still halfway. Do I want to do this, or do I want to be an ASB, or do I not want to be an ASB? Try to take the easy route and stuff. But now, fast forward to near the end of the year now, I can say that it was the best decision ever that I joined ASB. The best decision ever. And also, ASB aside, I think I've been more stressed lately because now that it's the end of the year and I'm gonna be turning into a junior, it's I have to lock in, I have to start looking for colleges, planning out my life after high school, and just start basically planning my future, basically. Now, the final thing I want to talk about in this video is a message to my future self. Basically, not really a message, just what do I think the future of my life will be. So first, I think that I see myself as a middle upper class kind of that. I'm making some decent money. I'm doing this whole film thing, and I actually think the world will not change at all. Yeah, we'll probably have one or two big advancements 20 or 30 years into the future, but I think that we've started to invent everything, so there's nothing there's starting to be less and less things to invent, yeah, there might be some technological breakthrough, we can finally have holograms. I don't think those are possible, by the way, but you never know. But I think that progression has slowed down, and I do think that I'm gonna be reminiscing about these days, and how I'm so old, and I'll never be able to relive these events again, basically. But yeah, that concludes my ASU scrapbook. Hope you enjoyed this. I managed to finish it relatively early. I probably shouldn't say that. I don't want to jinx it, but yeah, that's my ASU scrapbook. So, AJ was here.